Oh, this is Reynold the Robot. I'm here today trying to be quiet. This is the world's greatest puppet show. As you can hear in the background, Wesley has returned from his medical hiatus. He has returned a post-operative robot, intertrans species or species reassignment. It's very frightening. It's very shocking. He thinks he's an alligator. He is not corresponding with anybody at English at all. In fact, he only responds to other amphibious or reptile grunts and sounds. We'll have to zoom in right now to hear him more clear. So again, this is Reynold the Robot. We're here at the world's greatest puppet show, and Wesley has returned. He is a post-operative robot, and I guess he's going to be part of the LMOBBQTMI community because he is. And I guess he's going to be part of the LMOBBQTMI community because he is a trans-species robot. He thinks he's an alligator. We'll be back to fill you in with more in a moment here on the world's greatest puppet show. On the world's greatest puppet show, we seem to be having a dire situation with Wesley, who has become an intertrans-species post-operative robot. With us now is, I know you won't believe this, Socko, the sock puppet, seems to think he understands what Wesley is saying. Now, with me here is Socko. Socko, could you again repeat what you stated earlier, sir?
Yeah, what I said was...
Shh, sir. You must keep it down. We don't want to distract him, or we don't want to get his attention.
Yeah, alright, I'm sorry. But what I was saying I think he's talking giant lizard. I happen to know. One of my cousins lives in Japan, and he talks giant lizard too. So, I was thinking, why don't I go and talk to Wesley and maybe I can calm him down? I'm sure that he's talking giant lizard.
Sir, that is preposterous. How can you know that that is giant lizard that he is speaking, sir? He just is an alligator. He is a post-operative robot.
Well now he sounds like a giant lizard, and I don't really think that he's very happy. He's probably worse off now than he was before. Why don't you just let me try to talk to him, and maybe I can see what he's up to.
All right, sir. I believe it will be fine. We're reporting live here from our studio audience in Hollywood, California, the world's greatest puppet show, where Wesley has now become a post-operative species. And Socko, our guest, special in-host guest, is going to attempt to try to communicate with him, speaking a dialect known as giant lizard.
I just wanted to know, were you on hormone genome therapy for a while? Did it hurt? Species reassignment, I see. Well, so you're a post-operative species now, huh? Oh. Well, did they give you quaaludes? What? No, I don't know what quaaludes are either, but I think I read about them. They seem pretty upset. You may be being able to use a couple right now. Uh, so the hormone genome therapy, did it hurt? You were in the wrong body, huh? Well, that's terrible. So when you say you were in the wrong body, was there something wrong with you? Like when you were a robot, if you had the wrong body, uh, were you paralyzed? Did you have like a human Lou Gehrig's disease, but for robots? Or robot cerebral palsy? Or maybe you couldn't go to the bathroom? Huh? Oh well, you didn't have cancer, right? So how can you say you weren't in the right body or your body was wrong if you know, sounds to me like your body was fine. Oh, you weren't comfortable in your body. Oh well, maybe you needed a pillow, some shoes. No, comfort. You didn't feel right. Maybe you went to eat at Taco Bell. You know, we talked about that last time you were on this show. You can never be too careful staying away from Taco Bell. No, huh? You just felt you weren't in the right body. But you didn't have any major thing wrong with you or any illness or disease, huh? Maybe you just needed to go out and get a job and work like everyone else does. And stop worrying about worrying. You know, maybe thinking about sitting there thinking about your problems all day is what made you get problems in the first place, huh? Why, if you just got a job like everybody else, then you would have just been a robot. I don't mean to get you upset. No, 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 I'm not ridiculing you.
Psst. What are you doing? Psst. Sacco, come here.
Yeah.
What do you think you are doing? You are agitating him, sir. He looks like a giant lizard.
I know. He's talking giant lizard too.
Shh. Sir, we must try to calm him down. Why don't you talk more about quaaludes?
Huh?
I don't know, sir. I'm a robot. I'm not a medical examiner of any kind. I'm certainly not an expert on trans-species mutations and post-operative robots and such things as species reassignment.
Well, what? I'm supposed to be all that just because I got a foot up my...
Sir, this is a family-friendly show.
Okay, but I am a sock. You know, people put their foot in me, and that's what I do for a living.
Sir, I don't know what we're gonna do, but well, okay. Wesley seems very agitated now, sir. He saw you come and talk to me. I really believe you should go and try to talk to him, and maybe perhaps advocacy for his community, to try to represent his culture. Tell him that we are one and we support him.
I don't support him. He can support himself, and if not, good for him for having problems. He ought to get a job like everybody else.
Well, as you can see, this is a very confounded Reynolds the robot here. We are still dealing with this crisis. Wesley has become a giant lizard, as it seems, and Sacco has been able to successfully communicate interspecies with him because he has a familiarity with the dialect of giant lizard, and he's been wonderful today. I guess under crisis situations, it's always good to have a wet, stinky sock handy because he is really stepped up to the game. No pun intended there. Oh, I hope I didn't put my foot in my mouth. Okay, yes, there was a pun there, actually. Okay, well, so now, hopefully,